Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're getting into something really crucial for, well, getting anything big off the ground. Effective communication and collaboration.
Foundational stuff.
Exactly. We're looking at Jirowab Pizitpong's article, Effective Communication Collaboration. It really argues that these aren't just nice-to-haves, they're the core engine for project success.
Yeah, it's not just about playing nice in the sandbox, is it? The article focuses on how communication and collaboration actually drive things forward. They turn those ambitious goals into, actual outcomes.
Getting things done.
Getting things done well and efficiently, too.
Okay, so let's start with communication. The article really stresses clarity. That's the heart of it, right?
Absolutely. It underpins everything else.
Defining objectives, saying who does what, dealing with problems when they pop up.
Yeah.
It all hinges on people actually understanding each other.
It does. And if communication isn't clear, you get wasted time, maybe people doing the same work twice, lots of confusion.
Misinterpretations that can really throw things off track.
Yeah, right. So the article positions clear, open communication as like your first defense against all that mess, making sure people get the tasks, sure, but also the why, the big picture.
And Pizitpongza outlines three main benefits here. First up, transparency.
Yeah, and it's not just transparency for its own sake.
No, it's about everyone knowing the score. Yeah. Knowing their role, what's expected, like having the same map for the project.
That's a good way to put it. A shared map. When things are clear like that, people feel more confident, they take ownership.
Less guesswork.
Much less guesswork, fewer assumptions that lead to mistakes. It just smooths everything out.
Okay, second benefit, efficiency. This one seems pretty straightforward.
It does. Good communication just speeds things up.
Decisions get made faster, problems get solved quicker. You avoid those endless email chains or meetings where nothing gets decided.
Totally. It's like oil for the project gears.
Yeah.
When problems come up, and they always do, they get spotted and tackled quickly before they become massive roadblocks. It's about getting the right info to the right people, when they need it.
And the third one is trust. This feels maybe less tangible, but really deep.
Oh, it's fundamental. Good communication builds stronger connections. Within the team, yes, but also with stakeholders, anyone invested.
Right. Because when people feel like they're kept in the loop,
Yeah.
like their voice matters.
Trust just grows naturally. Think about hitting a small snag in the project if communication's open and honest about it.
Stakeholders are more likely to stick with you, understand?
Exactly. That trust is vital for getting through the tough spots and just keeping things positive.
Okay, let's shift gears a bit to collaboration. The article draws a line here. It's not just, working together.
No, it's more than that. It's about synergy, where the team's output is actually better than what individuals could do alone.
And that's where it gets really powerful. How do you actually make that synergy happen?
Well, the article argues that real collaboration taps into all the different strengths on a team.
Makes sense. Different skills, different ways of thinking.
Different perspectives, yeah. Bringing fresh ideas. When you can actually harness all that and weave it together, you get this level of problem solving, this creativity.
That one person just can't replicate.
Exactly. It's that collective brain power.
So the source mentions three key things needed for collaboration to really work. First, a shared vision. Seems basic, but maybe easily overlooked.
Definitely. Everyone needs to be pulling in the same direction, aiming for the same target. Like you said, basic, but critical.
Like a sports team, knowing they're trying to win the championship.
Perfect analogy. That shared goal unites everyone. It gives purpose, aligns effort, and motivates people to genuinely work together.
Without it, you get people working at cross purposes.
Fragmented effort, yeah. Maybe even conflicting goals. Not good.
Okay, second ingredient. Mutual respect. This feels like table stakes.
Absolutely. If people don't value what others bring, or if some voices seem louder than others, collaboration just won't fly.
It creates that safety, right, where people feel okay sharing ideas, even weird ones.
Or challenging ideas. That's important too. It builds this culture where everyone feels heard, appreciated. That encourages more people to speak up.
And the third piece is proactive engagement. So not just waiting to be told what to do.
Right. It's about actively jumping in, seeking input, offering feedback, taking initiative. It's dynamic.
A two-way street.
Exactly. Team members are involved, sharing insights, flagging potential issues, maybe questioning assumptions in a good way. It builds that feeling of shared ownership. Everyone's invested.
So we've looked at communication and collaboration separately. But the article's big point seems to be how they work together. Their real strength is in the combination.
Oh, definitely. They're completely intertwined. You can't really have effective collaboration without clear communication, providing the groundwork, the understanding.
And good collaboration often creates new stuff, new insights.
That then needs to be communicated clearly back to everyone. It's a cycle. They feed each other.
Right. So communication clarifies the what and why, and collaboration is the how you execute based on that shared understanding.
Mm-hmm. And together, like the article says, they build that foundation for a team that really clicks. Productive, cohesive, where the good work actually happens.
It's interesting how one enables the other.
Yeah.
You can have the best collaboration ideas, but without clear communication.
It can fall apart, become disorganized, misdirected, chaos.
And flip side, perfect communication, crystal clear instructions. But if there's no collaborative spirit...
It just falls flat. People might understand, but they aren't working together effectively on that understanding.
Okay, so we get why they're vital. How do we actually get better at them? The practical side. The article gives 4 tips. First, use technology.
Right. Things like Slack, Asana, Trello, tools many of us use already.
The idea is they help keep everyone synced up, track progress transparently.
And technology can be a huge help, but you have to use it smartly. It's not a magic bullet.
It needs to fit the team's workflow.
Exactly. Pick tools that work for how you work. They provide a space for clear communication, task tracking, shared info, like using Asana for who's doing what by when cuts down confusion.
Makes sense. Second tip, regular check-ins.
Yeah, whether it's a quick daily stand-up or a more detailed weekly meeting, consistency is key.
Keeps the communication flowing, lets you adjust quickly if things go off track.
It creates a rhythm, dedicated time to share updates, raise flags early, make sure everyone's still aligned, prevents things from drifting too far.
Third, encourage feedback, building that open culture.
This ties back to respect and trust, doesn't it?
Yeah, making it safe for people to share thoughts, good and bad. Constructive criticism welcomed.
Absolutely. Feedback drives improvement. If you have that psychological safety, people will speak up. You get diverse viewpoints. You spot problems earlier. It's crucial.
Before they blow up into something bigger.
Right.
And the last practical tip, celebrate wins together.
This one's important, but sometimes gets missed in the rush.
Totally. You hit a milestone, then immediately focus on the next one. But pausing to acknowledge success.
It strengthens those team bonds, boosts morale. It reinforces that you achieve something together.
Big wins, small wins.
Doesn't matter the size. Acknowledging the collective effort builds positive energy. It's motivating.
So, wrapping up our look at this article.
Yeah.
What's the main takeaway from Pong's final thoughts?
I think the big thing is bringing it back to the people. You know, projects succeed or fail because of the humans involved, not just the plans or the tools.
Right. So focusing on communication, building that collaborative environment, that's how you create the space for things to actually work.
Yeah, fertile ground, as they say, where innovation happens, where you can tackle challenges, where you actually hit your goals.
It's about building that team that works in sync, backed up